Excellent. So we're going to look at the new compensation plan, and we're also going to look at a strategy, a very simple strategy that anybody at all can simply apply and be able to start to earn from this compensation plan, right? And I want you to talk to me in the chat box. Let me know that is something that you want to do. So go ahead and just put a number 7 inside the chat box. If you want to earn from this brand new, very, very, very lucrative compensation plan that we've been blessed to be able to have access to. Now, the first thing is around passive income. And I want to just highlight to you, residual passive income. This is something that, every single one of us want to be able to tap into. It's something that means that you do something once and you get paid over and over and over and over and over again, right? That is residual income. So I wrote my book once, and every time I still keep getting paid for it, even though I wrote it once, people can buy that book multiple times and I'm going to get that money passively. Okay. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. You do something once and you're going to get that money paid over and over and over and over again. That's passive income. Now, residual income is you do something once and you're going to get paid over and over and over again, residually, right? Now, the residual income side of this compensation plan means if you recommend somebody to the application, the company will pay you. Now, if that same person continues to use that application the following month, the company will continue to pay you residually, right? Let me know in the chat that makes sense. Put 7s in the chat, right? So residual income here inside Envision You is very, very simple. You recommend somebody to our fantastic, amazing application that we know that's working, that we've seen so many testimonials about, that we've seen so many individuals tapping into and talking about the greatness, the goodness, the simplicity of. And you, as the person who recommends that application, will be compensated. Now, how much you're compensated depends on how many referrals you make, depends on the packages that that individual purchases, and of course, how long that person continues to remain an active customer inside Envision You. Now, active means that they have a monthly order, a subscription that they are paying within 1 calendar month. Right? So we're going to get into that in a minute, and then I'm going to give you some tangible stuff that you can do. So let me just see if I can share the board, right? And we're going to talk about it. Now, in order to tap into passive residual income in Envision You, you need to be registered as what we call a visionary builder, okay? So put VB in the chat box. A visionary builder has a visionary builder's kit. Now, you will be able to go into your back office shop and purchase the Visionary Builders Kit, which is £49 for the year, or you can pay £20 a month. Now, it sounds like a no-brainer. Why would I pay £20 a month when I can pay £40 for the year? Right? It just makes sense to just buy it for the year and forget about it without having to have it on a monthly, okay? If you already have a monthly, you can switch to the yearly at any time, but you also want to make sure you've canceled that monthly in the back office, right? So very, very important to do that, right? Can you just make sure that you are not writing on the screen? I think that is, there's some people writing on the screen there. How do I get rid of that now? Oh gosh. Okay, we'll pull up the screen in a moment. There's just a lot of people writing on it. Right, so a Visionary Builders Kit is very simple, okay? You want to make sure that you have a Visionary Builders Kit, and that is almost your license to enable you to share the products and services, and you will earn income from that, a residual income, okay? So think about it this way. I'm sure so many of you have seen your social media celebrities and influencers say, click the link in my bio. If you click the link in my bio, you purchase this from Amazon, or you purchase that product, you're going to get a discount, or you're going to get this and that and that and that. They are not doing it because they want to help you. They are doing it because they earn passive income off the back of every time you click. Now, if the celebrities are doing it, then why can't you do it? Why is it that There are an elite amount of people that are earning from their social media, and some of us have social media and we're not using it. How many of you right now have a social media? Let me know in the chat. Is it Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Twitter, or X? What social media are you currently spending most of your time on at the moment? There are so many to mention: Snapchat, TikTok, WhatsApp, right? But the key to this is understanding that these social medias are businesses. A lot of people, 90% of people are using it for social purposes, but there's an elite 10% that is using it to make an income, right? An elite 10% that's using it to create an income, right? So we want to be a part of the elite 10%. We want to move into that 10%. Now, I can tell you this now, for 5 solid years, my social media has brought me in 10K a month or more, okay? I have been doing this. I'm very true to this. I'm not new to this. And I want to tell you now that if you're somebody on this call that is hiding behind, I'm shy, I don't do social media, I don't know about technology, I'm not sure, I want to let you know this. If you have an income goal that you haven't currently hit, you're somebody that wants to make more money, you're somebody that has big goals, you are in a tight spot, you have debts that you want to clear, you are in a situation where you have sick parents, or you have something huge that requires a big financial injection, you need to utilize social media. Social media is the way forward. It is the way the world is moving. You know, the other day I was looking for something. Where did I go? I didn't even go on Google. I went on Instagram to look for it. People are buying on social media. And so we have to understand the way the world is moving right now is different to 20, 30 years ago. I'm seeing TikTokers make 10, 15 grand in a week. On one live, I saw somebody make about 6K on one live TikTok. This is happening, whether you want to believe it or agree with it or not. These things are happening, and they're happening every single day. You have to be under a rock if you don't see it. We're seeing children opening toys on YouTube, making millions. And so the question is if you're in a tight spot right now, what is it that you're not doing in regards to social media that you could be doing that can unlock some income for you? Because let's be honest, there's 4 ways that you can make money, a cash flow. Number 1 is get another job. How many of you work already? You already have a job, right? You don't have the time to get another. Maybe you do have the time, get another job, maybe get 3 jobs. What kind of time are you going to have for yourself? Anybody here already work? And you're like, Nikki, I can barely manage the work that I'm doing at work, let alone to go and get another job. Another cash flow way is to create a business, right? You create a business. Now you can create that business by you physically doing it. You could start baking cakes, start frying chicken. But either way, you're still going to have to get the customers from somewhere, social media. You can get passive income through investing, right? And most of you on this call are trading, but you know you need money to make money. If you have a small account, you know that that small account is not going to be an overnight situation. It's going to take building up. So would it make sense? You tell me in the chat, because we're only going to do this training if you really want this training. If you believe you're going to utilize it. I don't want to force nobody to do it. Listen, I'm using my social media to make money. That's me. I'm not going to force anybody to do it. I want you to understand that it makes sense to do it. It makes logical sense. It makes financial sense to put a link in your bio and tell your followers that there's a product that they may utilize and may like, and they should click that link and you make money. This is not about forcing. When you buy something from Facebook or Instagram, no one's forced you to buy it. It's something you wanted, you saw the advert, or you saw it come up on your timeline and you purchased it. Yes or yes. You didn't feel like someone strangled you around your throat to buy it. You made a buying decision. Well, guess what? Buying decisions are being made on social media every single day. And so your best friend doesn't know that you have an option for them. They're buying from somebody else. Your cousin. I said to somebody one time, I was mentoring them and they said, oh my God, Nikki, you just added my mum to the group chat. I said, how did I sell to your mum before you sold to your mum? You live with your mum. And I'll tell you this right now. I will sign up your grandmother. I will sign up your brother, your cousin, your daughter, your church members. I will sign up your pastor if you don't speak to them. They're going to sign up anyway. And it's either they sign up under me or they sign up under you. How will you feel? I want you to type in the chat right now. How would you feel if today we added in your cousin, your uncle, your brother, your dad, or your mom, or somebody that is very, very close to you into the group chat and you saw it and you didn't say it to them? Number one, okay, embarrassed, gutted, disappointed in myself, right? But here's the other thing as well. You've also lost out on income, passive income that could have been yours just because of what? Your own self-esteem or you're in your head. Why is it that people don't share opportunities? Come on, talk to me. What are the reasons? Because before I show you how simple it is, I want to get into your mind to know, okay, why is it that we're not doing it? Why is it? Fear of rejection. Here we go. Right? So you fear someone saying no. When you're in a restaurant and you've eaten, you told yourself, I'm going to get dessert. I can't wait to get the apple crumble. And by the time you eat starters and mains, your belly's full and the waiter comes up and the waiter says, do you want dessert? You're like, no, I'm too full. Does the waiter then go and say, right, I'm never going to sell desserts anymore because somebody rejected me? They said no, they didn't want the dessert. No, they didn't. You know why? Because the rejection is not about them. The rejection is somebody's personal preference. It's not about you. It's about that person. A lot of the times we're fearing rejection because we think that person is going to have, it's a reflection on us, right? So let's go through this one by one. Let's look at it. Fear of rejection, right? You're offering something to somebody to see if it's something that they want. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the opportunity. That's fine. We don't take it personal, right? Other people's opinions. Now, other people's opinions, do they pay you? Does other people's opinions pay you? Because I'll tell you this, one of the biggest things I had to break free from was other people's opinions, what other people thought about me. I do not care. You know, other people don't pay my bills. Other people were not there when my baby father left me and I was on the floor crying for a breakthrough. Other people weren't there when the bills were coming through the door and I was stressed. Other people weren't there when I was on the verge of suicide. Other people weren't there when I was giving my life to God, saying, God, lead me and show me the way. We have to get away from other people's opinions. Get away from what other people think. Other people are human beings. Nobody is above you. Nobody, every single one of us, you cut us open, have blood going through our veins. Why do I care what other people think? You know, there was a point where all I would say out of my mouth was trading. And I told you, I'd be at the family dinner and they would mock me. They'll be like, watch her. Let's see how long it takes for her to say trading. Let's see, because I was so annoying with it. And you know what? At least they knew me for something. I remember one time I was around the table with one of my uncles and he was like, here we go again trading. I said, here I go again trading. What do we know you for? Working in the supermarket where you're a security guard getting minimum wage. That's what we know you for. But you see, because you went confident with your chest, you see, I'm not embarrassed about what I do. And you see, it's not about being rude. It's about understanding yourself and knowing, listen, you're not going to disrespect my profession because I don't dishonor yours. But as soon as you want to go there, let's have this conversation, uncle. Oh, is it too raw for us? Is it Sunday? Holy Spirit, take control. Holy Spirit, guide us. Now, I don't go around being rude to people, but I'm not going to take anyone insulting my profession. I understand it may not be for you, but please don't mock my profession because it's this same profession that leads my children in private school. It's that same profession that allows me the accommodation that I live. It's that same profession that allows us to be able to come and put so much food around the dinner table while we're all eating here as a big happy family. Hello, what did your profession do for us? All of a sudden, family dinners got real quiet. But because you allow other people's opinions to make you feel insecure, maybe you haven't got the results yet. So you're like, Nikki, it's easy for you to say that because such and such. Listen, they were mocking me from when I had no results. They were calling me a scammer. They were telling me that you know, trading doesn't work and nobody can ever trade and this and that and this and that. And I gave up my bank job because, you know, I'm crazy. I've lost my mind. I'm believing for things that nobody's ever achieved before. And I said, trust me. I said, trust me, I don't have to justify my decisions to anyone. But one thing I will say is you will live to see. It's okay if you don't want to buy from me. In fact, years later, when real success started to come, it was the same hands, it was the same people that judged me that God had blessed me to go back and bless them. It was the same people that told me it could never work were the ones that were coming back to me asking me, if I give you some money, can you trade for me? I was like, no, but you can learn it yourself. The same people that turn to me and says, oh, granny needs this. Can we go halves and can you pay for this? We're going to do a surprise birthday but can you do that? Oh, all of a sudden, I qualify. So I want you to understand that other people's opinions of you mean nothing unless you believe them. Unless you believe what other people think about you, it doesn't matter because time will tell. And so you have to understand that when you are offering an opportunity to individuals, you are not begging them to buy from you. Do you think the shopkeeper at your local co-op is standing outside or knocking on doors saying, come, please, buy from me, buy from me? The shop is open. Who wants it goes in. They take a look. They can walk out with nothing if they want, or they can come and they can pick up a basket and they can buy. There's no pressure. But if nobody knows your shop is open, who's going to be walking in that shop? Nobody. So you wonder why you have no sales, ladies and gentlemen. It's because your shop is not open. You need to let the public know that your shop is open. How do you do that? Social media. How do you do that? Word of mouth. How do you do that? You know, doing a launch call or, you know, doing putting people on the opportunity calls or joining with your mentor and doing you know, doing a private launch, having a lunch and learn in your house, showing people how the trading actually works from your phone, inviting people around to your living room and doing a private little dinner and launch. When I first started, I did Forex and football. World Cup was on, right? You got to be creative in how you do this. And some of you are sitting down on the gifts that you have and you don't know that if you just let go, you're going to start earning some income. But Nikki, I don't have anyone to invite. How about this? Why don't you just create a flyer, create a date, or even do a copy and paste message and send to everybody and say, the 15th of August, I'm going to be doing a business and brunch around my house. Can you make it? 15th of August, 10th of August, I'm going to be doing a business and brunch at my house. Can you make it? You send that out to 100 people in your phone book. Just copy and paste. You'll be surprised how many people get back to you. What are you cooking? What's on the menu? That's what I would say anyway, because I don't want to know what the food is. Right? I'm there. The free food, I'm there. Oh, but you see, you aren't going to do that because what if nobody comes? Assumption of a no, Glennis says. I'm assuming everyone's going to say no. So guess what? I don't even do it. Uncertain how to approach a conversation. We're going to go into that today, Jackie. There's so many ways you can start a conversation or in the midst of a conversation. And it's got to be natural. Don't be like those crazy people that you see online that sound like scammers. You've got to be natural. Hey, what you up to? Just chilling. What you up to? Oh, I'm just sorting out the kids because I've got a little meeting later. Oh, you got a meeting later? Yeah. I've recently joined a bunch of ladies, and we talk, money and mindset every week. Oh, money and mindset. Yeah, yeah, you should come. It's really good, ladies. Really nice. We do money. We do natural. Just as if you were going to tell them, that Aldi has the Aki for sale. They got a whole tin of Aki for sale. You easily will recommend the tin of Aki in Asda or Aldi when you see it on sale to your friend. You easily will tell them how the champagne is on offer. So why can't you tell them that every Monday you have a mindset call with ladies? It's really empowering. It's free. I can give you the Zoom. You should really jump on. It's really, really empowering. Then after the Monday mindset, listen, some of you don't even understand how Monday mindset is set for you. You start on a Monday mindset. They come off and they're like, oh my God, the Monday mindset was really good. You know what? She also runs other sessions as well, helping you with money. Do you want me to get that link? It's a yes or no. You lead with Monday mindset because guess what? Monday mindset isn't a hard sell. Monday mindset is free. Monday mindset is there to help pour into someone's mind, to show them, listen, we're giving value in all areas of your mind, spirit, and soul. And now you hear the type of level that we're part of. Guess what? There's also some money sessions you can come onto. Are you keeping your money options open? Do you know anything about, like passive income? Is passive income something you'll be interested in? Do you use technology? Are you someone on social media? Do you have apps on your phone that pay you? Little lines like that. And when someone says no, tell me more. Do you know what? There's a there's a lady. Never say there's an opportunity or a business. These things scare people. There's a lady that I know. She's been helping people for a very long time. And she does these free calls on money every Tuesday. I think you should take a listen. There's a lady that I know. So take yourself away. You know why? Because your friends, your family, they know you. They ain't going to listen to you. They're looking at your life. They're looking at how much you've changed in the last time. That's why you got to make sure you level up as well. Because your family, your friends, people around you are looking to say, well, since this little business you've been talking about, what's changed with you? Your hair needs to be different. Your face needs to be different. You've got to be smiling more and more positive. You can't be the same person they saw you when you had those problems or when you were broke. You have to be evolving as well. People should be like, oh my gosh, whatever you're doing, there's something different. There's something different about you. In fact, I don't know if you guys understand this, but when there is when you have a new spirit on the inside of you, even before you open your mouth, people can see. Have you ever looked at someone who went like their face has changed? They look like they've got more joy in them. There's something different about them. Yeah. Even biblically with Mary, when she was carrying, the Messiah, when she went to, I think it was Elizabeth looks at her like, yo, there's something different about you. Like, just when you are living inside your purpose, when you're doing something, when you're growing and evolving, people can just look at you and see a change. They should be looking and going, yeah, I've been seeing this on your social media. I've been seeing you posting about this and talking more positive. But if you're not changing, why would anyone want to join you? Why would anyone want to even take a listen to what you have to say? So this is where you're like, listen, there's a lady that she runs, these mindset sessions every Monday, really empowering to set you up for the week ahead. I'm going to send you the link. You should definitely listen to it, especially if someone's complaining about their job. Someone complains to you about their husband, their job, their kids, that is. What are you doing for your mind on a weekly basis? You're always serving other people. What do you do to pour into yourself? There's a lady, she does these mindset stuff every Monday. You should come on, people from all over the world, and you just listen. You don't have to do anything, just listen. So you're getting in the habit of giving value to people. The problem that we have sometimes is we want to do some quick sign up. We just want to sign people up. But can you help somebody with their mindset first? Can you help them to introduce them to what we have here so they can see, okay, it's bigger than just that? Does that help with the uncertain how to approach the conversation? Yeah? Scared of other people's opinions, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, story they tell themselves, too shy. Listen, I'm going to just tell you this. Shy people don't get paid. If you are shy, that's why your bank account is shy too. Get out of the habit of being shy. It is not like, it's not admirable to be shy. It says that, you know, you have been given power, not shyness. It doesn't say, that the word does not mention you've been given shyness. It says you've been given power. Power. That means that when you walk into a room, you command territories. You're not sitting at the back being shy. So shy people do not get paid. And if you keep telling yourself that narrative about shy, I tell you this, it's not going to pay you. It's not going to pay you at all. Right? Let me see what else. Boom, we've gone into a whole different session. It's a scam, right? Hearing that it's a scam. The reason why they're saying it's a scam is because you talk too much. If I say to you, listen to this lady, she really helps people with their mindset, how's that a scam? Oh, it's a scam. What? Helping people with their mindset is a scam? So if someone comes back to you and says it's a scam, you've talked too much. Does that make sense? Because what you're doing is you are answering a need to what they're saying. Oh, I'm stressed, I'm tired, work, da, da, da. Oh my God, you work so hard. Do you do anything for your mind? There's a lady that's, there's a lady that goes on every Monday just helping, so many people across the world coming in to repair their mind. Oh no, that's a scam. Huh? You're never going to get that. It doesn't even come into my mind. If someone's telling me they want to help my mind, that's not going to come into my mind. Then you come off the call and you say, okay, yeah, she also does money sessions as well. It'd be really good, financial literacy, education. Scam? No. But if you start saying, yeah, trading and Forex and gold, yeah, scam. I'm going to say scam because you're talking too much, right? So it's how you word this, it's how you get into somebody's perspective. Financial literacy, money mindset, money, gems, whatever you want to call it, but avoid going into all this detail because before somebody gets on a call, they're going to have their preconceived, mind. And if you start saying things like Forex and crypto, you're going to get scammed. Right? So many people have come on my calls and after they're like, oh my God, if anybody had ever said what it was, I wouldn't have gone on. But now I've heard it, it makes total sense. Come on now, how many of you are in the same situation as that? Right? So what else? What else? Right, cool. I think I've gone through all the objections. Right? I think we've gone through all the objections. So we have no objections. The only objection is ourselves. Now, if you find you're constantly getting rejected, there's only two reasons. Number one, you just need to be more patient and keep going. Or number two, it's your execution and you've got to practice the way you execute, right? So either way, this is going to take time. But what I want you to understand is, the more practice you get is the more yeses you also get. And if you hide behind actual practice, you're actually defeating the process. So it's okay to get no's. It's okay to learn from your angles as well and know the different avenues that you're going to go down when you're speaking. But let's look at this compensation plan and let's talk about it, right? So we have compensation plan here. Text, boom. So you've decided to launch your business. And by launch your business, it doesn't mean you put up on social media, I'm launching. That's not a launch. A launch is where you physically invite people to something. And that's going to say, hey guys, I'm officially opening my doors. I'm launching my business, right? So normally you want to launch your business at least with 20 persons. If you're somebody that is a top player, you want to be launching with 100. That's your goal, right? But you want to have 20 persons. Sometimes you can have what we call a pre-launch. And a pre-launch could be like 10 to 15. I remember I did my pre-launch in my living room. 15 persons, my closest round. And I said, listen, I'm letting you guys know before I tell the social media world and the extended family and et cetera, I'm letting you guys know that I'm about to launch something big and I've partnered with some big players and I want you guys in on it first. I want to give you the opportunity to invest. I want to give you the opportunity to be a part of it. before I launched this. So 15 people came round to my living room. Out of those 15 people, 12 of them signed up. I was making $600 a month from that day, right? That's how my mind works. I launched. That was my pre-launch. Then after that, I did the launch, and I told those 12 people plus myself, we now packed out 100-person venue, right? And them days that we weren't really focused on Zoom, it was more outside. So I want you to think about this. Your pre-launch, that's 12 to 15 persons that you privately tell first that are going to now hear the information. And maybe it's not you. It might be your mentor that delivers it with you, comes to your living room, right? Comes to your living room and delivers that information for you. Comes on the Zoom and delivers it for you, right? And we're celebrating you. We call it a celebration launch. You know, like, hey, look, congratulations. You know, Samantha's just launched her business. I'm here as her, you know, friend and sister. I'm here to support her. I've been on this journey already. And it's so amazing to see so many of your family and friends with you as well. Normally, if it's products, you give them a taster. If it's in the week, it's even better because we can get them placing trades on demo. And we really have a good time. And by the end of the night, you're going to now start to, you know, have individuals as part of your business. So you've paid your £49 for your Visionary Builder Kit, right? And now you've now had your pre-launch and you have 4 persons that signed up in your pre-launch. The company now starts to pay you $200 every single month, right? 4 persons, $200 every month. Now that's on the basic pack. If it was the, you know, the top package, you'd need 2 persons for $200 a month. But we're going to always work on the lowest figure because most people come in at the lowest level, right? So $200 every month. Now, nobody on this call is falling over quitting their job, but it's an extra $200 that I am not turning away if someone puts $200 in my account. Passive. You're not working for this, right? $200 in my account. Now, between you and those 4 persons, you're now doing your launch. And that could be a week later, right? 2 weeks later. So this is all in a month time frame. You and your 4 persons are now inviting to your launch. You may have 40, 50 people on a Zoom, 100 people on a Zoom, or in an event space. And now you've either gone to 10 persons in your team, which is including those 4, okay? And now you're on 500 for the month. Or you've even gone further and you've gone to 30 persons in your team. So it's a combination of who they've invited, you've invited, you're all doing it together, and you've got 30 persons in your team, and now you are on 1,000 a month. Type 1,000 if that makes sense. Very, very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, if they come in with the essential pack or the premiere, it's going to be more money, but we're working on the lowest level. Now, I want you to type in the chat box to me right now. Real talk, let's have an honest conversation. If you need money, right, and you're paying attention to this call right now, and you had to book your launch for next week, how many persons do you think you could get in your living room if you had a week to invite individuals to come round, eat for free, and hear about your new business that you are about to launch, right? This is your pre-launch. I don't care if you've been here 10 years or 1 year or 2 years. Your pre-launch is starting in 2 weeks. Type in the chat box. Okay, there we go, Jackie. That's what I love to see. Jackie's gone in there straight away. 10, 5, at least 25, Connie. 10, right? Who else? Let's see what's happening here. Because I tell you this, we're wasting our time doing a training if we're not thinking about this. Right? I don't want 5 to 10. I want a number. 6, 30, 10. Right? 5, 5. 10, 10, 5. All right, cool. Here's another question for you. It's summertime, especially here in the UK. And you're about to have a barbecue. It's a barbecue. It's a party. You're going to have maybe an artist that you've always wanted to have in your house. I want you to type in the chat. You have a week's notice. How many persons can you get into your house for the barbecue? That's free food, big DJ in your house. How many persons can you now get into your house, okay, in 1 week's time for this free food barbecue, knees up, drink? Okay, so now we got 40, 50, 60. Okay, what 30. How are the numbers changing? How are the numbers changing? It's your same house. It's the same time frame, but the numbers have gone up. Let me tell you why. It's your perspective. It's not them, it's you. Because your limited mindset says, oh my God, Nikki, I can't get them there. It's too short notice. But as soon as we've added a few little extras, all of a sudden, these people magically themselves out of your phone book. You found more people straight away. Because it's the value that you value yourself and your business. You don't value your business enough. You don't value yourself enough to say, if I was going to book out my backyard and tell people that I'm having a pre-launch for a business and I don't live near no one, I live in Mukulan, I can get 50 persons in my house. I can. Because how I'm going to sell it is, listen, Anton's going to cook some food. We're going to have some good music. I'm not going to be like, oh, can you come to my business launch? Of course, no one's going to come. But it's how you pitch it. Hey, guys, I'm having, it's summer barbecue time. I'm going to have a summer barbecue. We're going to have some music. We're going to have some food. I'm actually going to be, I'm going to have some individuals come around as well that I haven't seen for ages. I really want you to come along. I'm also going to be pre-launching my business as well. So we're going to have a really good time, right? I'm not telling, because I've heard some people do this, right? I actually got invited to a birthday party, okay? And to launch somebody on her birthday. And when I got there, all her friends thought it was just a birthday party. Then I started to talk trading. They felt tricked. They were like, yo, why are we here? What is going on? And I mean, they all signed up, but none of them knew that it was happening. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with lying to people, telling them it's a party, barbecue, and then they come and someone starts selling to them. But, it's the way you package it, but also let them know what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? But I want you to think about your own perspective as you think about this. So now you're doing your business launch. Now you have 30 persons in your team, and now they also want to get to 500. So your 30 individuals, you're going to teach them how to do exactly the same. And guess what happens? Now your 30 becomes 90 at least. And the company starts to pay you $2,500. Anybody on this call right now would turn down an extra $2,500 passive? Is there anyone? Just put yes or no in the chat. Because this is very, very simple. You do your 30 and teach some of them. Now, out of the 30, not all of them are going to do it. Maybe 5, 10, maybe even 3 will want to duplicate this. But this is a game of duplication. You hit your 30, and then guess what? You help yours do the same. Do their pre-launch, do their launch. If you are a leader on this call, how many pre-launches are you a part of on a weekly basis? How many people are you helping pre-launch their business? Right? So now from 90, we then go to 250. 250 persons, 5,000 a month. Now, this is where it gets serious, because this is where it's normally over the majority of people's income on a monthly basis. Now, at this point, 250, you've literally probably got around 10 persons who are making the 500 a month. 10 to 15. Or you probably have about, out of the 30 people who have 30 people who have 1,000 a month coming in, maybe about 6 or 7 on 1,000 a month. Now, do you have 6 or 7 friends that want to make an extra 1,000 a month that you can teach to get to their 30? That's the question. And now let me tell you this, it may not even be your friends. I've made most money with strangers than friends. This is why social media is important. But before you can even expand on social media, some of you haven't even tapped into your internal networks yet. Now, the key to this is your internal network is practice before you get outside to strangers. Don't ever expect your internal network all to, I believe that you know, I'm blessed in certain ways to have 12 out of 15 sign up. But don't be so hooked on the results as you are hooked on the process. So you may have 3 pre-launches before you do your big launch, right? And you keep launching until you get to your 1,000 a month. And when you get to your 1,000 a month, you look at those 30 people and say, how many of these 30 want it? Let me show them how to pre-launch. Let me show them how to do a launch, because you've done the process yourself. And then we get to here, diamond. 10,000 a month, 500 persons. Now, this is where you've literally, you're looking at 10 to 15, 1,000 a month in your team. Now, here's the best part of this, ladies and gentlemen. 4 persons is 200, 10 persons, 500, 30 persons, etc., etc. What if I said to you, right now, even though you all said, you know, you can get 4, put 4 in the chat if you feel like you can. I think every single person, if you don't have 4 friends that even have ambition to make more money, your problem isn't money, honestly. It isn't. 4. But now the company have said this. In fact, you won't even need 4. 2, 5, 15, 45. Why? Because me as your mentor and everybody else above you can put 50% under you. And when it gets here, it's actually 45%. So now for you to earn 200 a month, you need 2 persons. For you to earn 500 a month is 5 persons. 15 persons for 1,000 a month. To get here, it goes up 56. It's not 50% here. It's about 190. I've never seen such an aggressive compensation plan. I made multiple 6 figures from the previous compensation plan that wasn't as lucrative as this. Now, here's where it gets deep. And I'm not even going into the full compensation plan. Here's where it gets deep. Let's say, for example, you now hit your 1,000 a month. You have 30 persons. And out of those 30 persons, you have 10 of them that hit. No, you hit 90. You're on 2.5 because each rank has a name, right? So let's do this together. So at 200, you become a team consultant, right? At 500, you're a lead consultant. 1,000, champion. Okay, 2.5, you are now a ruby. 5,000, you are an emerald. 10,000, you are a diamond, right? So you've now got the title of a champion. You've got 30 persons in your team, accumulative from all the ones you've had and the ones your mentors put under you. And out of those 30 persons, let's say 5 of them actually hit lead consultant. They're on 500 a month. The companies say, well, listen, once you hit Ruby, which is 2,500 a month, with 90 persons under you, not only will you get that 2,500, but for every single person under you that has any of these ranks, we're going to give you 5% on top. So, for example, 5% of 200. What's 5% of 200? Someone tell me in the chat. Simple maths, guys, come on. Simple maths. 10% is 20. What's 5%? Thank you, Christoph. Okay. So you have a person under you that hits team consultant, you're going to get $10 for that. Now, if you've got 10 team consultants, now that's $100 extra. Right? Let's do 10% of 500. What's 10% of 500? Simple maths. 10% of 500, 50. Half that again to get your 5%. 25. Excellent. Excellent. So now you have a lead consultant, you're going to get an extra $25. Now, if you have 16 consultants, lead consultants, what's that? It's $150 extra. It's starting to rack up this 5%. Imagine, right? Now you got a couple of champions. Let's say you got a couple of champions under you. I want you to think about how this could actually start to multiply passively without you having to do anything. But first, people have to know your shop is open. Take a screenshot of this, guys, so you have the information. Let me just double check my figures for 5,000 before you do that. 250. $137. It's even less than I thought. Okay, go ahead and screenshot this. Your first step is, of course, team consultant. But as we're going all in the month of August, I want you to type in the chat box for me, which position are you going to be at the end of August? I don't care if it's team consultant, lead champion, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. You just want to make a commitment to yourself. How many persons in your team will you have come the end of all in August? Team consultant, come on. Claim it, wherever it is, right? Wherever it is, but you know, once it's written, it's done, right? We have a whole month of going all in to get prepared for the new plan that's coming the 1st of September, right? And I want you to understand that it's all possible based on your own mindset and belief system. You believe for a barbecue with a celebrity for people to show up in your house. Can you still believe for the value that you bring? Right? See the champions coming through as well. Now you have to think to yourself, how do I do this? Let me tell you, step one. Yes, step one is what we call your warm market. Okay? These are family, friends, people on your WhatsApp. They have your number. They're looking at your stories. Okay? This is how you know who your warm market is, because they already have your number. They're already looking at your stories. Right? So if you put something on your story, they're going to see it. That's your warm market, family, friends. Right? Then you have step two, right? Which is your cold market. Right? These are people that you don't know. Maybe you know, the guy at the local shops, social media people, school gates, right? People that you might just bump into, strangers, right? That's where you start to get more confident with your conversations and how you start that. Some people say, well, Nikki, I haven't got no family and friends. I ain't not talking to nobody. I'd rather just build cold market. Okay, I hear you. It's harder that way, but it's possible. One of my sisters and good friend Tosin hit 5,000 a month, all on strangers. Family all said no. Did it all on strangers. Taxi drivers, every Uber car she got into. We were out at a brunch on Saturday, and the amount of numbers that I got at the brunch was unbelievable. The girls got numbers like crazy. I mean, it's all possible. We speak to people all the time, but now it's intentional conversations, right? Intentional conversations. Now, the power of social media is this. If you meet somebody and it's easier to say, oh, you on Instagram, than it is to say, oh, give me your number. People are a bit more, it's a bit less friendly. But you say, oh, you're on social media, you're on Facebook, Instagram, let's exchange. It's more, that's social. It's seen as, you know, socially okay. Take a screenshot of this so you've got this, right? Now, I don't know if my computer's going to allow me to do this, so let me just do a quick check. Hold up. Everybody got it? All right, let's see if it will allow me to go onto social media for you guys, right? Instagram. Last time it was giving me problems. Let me know inside the chat if you're getting some vibes here. It's starting to be a little bit more clearer, right? First step is a launch, all in. I got a special announcement to give you guys about your launches, those of you that are taking this seriously, right? Let's see if it will allow me, because last time, oh yes, we are home, we are in. Let's see what's going on here. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. Hopefully you'll be able to see my screen any minute. Put some sevens in the chat when you can indeed see my screen. This is my social media. Let's pull up the chat box. Excellent. Now, I want you to comment what it is that you can see. Talk to me inside the chat box. What can you see when you're looking at my social media? I just want you to say whatever comes to your mind. What can you see, right? Because when you exchange social medias, okay, people are going to look at your social media, all right? So we see fun, we see events, sold out brand, some put great branding. Okay, talk to me. Lifestyle, clean layout, someone who's busy and active, colors, happy smiles. What else are you seeing? Speaker. Okay, netball, you can see me. Yes. Success. Activities, fun. Listen to me. You can see headings, lifestyle. I am not the best at social media, right? I'm gonna just keep it clear. I have some of my peers that are so much better than me. Balanced lifestyle, you'll see some of my kids' husband as well. You're gonna see every single person brands themselves differently. Me, I brand myself as a family woman of God that just is into business, yeah? You're gonna see a lot of that. Family women, I like to have fun, so I do little silly, funny videos as well. But one thing you're going to see is clean pictures. You're not going to see like loads of, you know, writing everywhere. You're not going to see, you're looking at my page, you can say, okay, this person thinks about it before they post. The pictures are not done from dirty cameras, right? I'm thinking about it. You've got a mixture between lifestyle, me at home, right? So I want you to think about your page. What does it look like? If I followed you and I looked at your last 12 photos, what would that page tell me about you? So here you've got the highlight reels. You can see netball, something I'm interested in. It's always good to give your followers something aside from business that you're interested in. A sport is good because it tells you a bit about yourself, that you are competitive, that you like to do things, you're disciplined, right? Prison mentor, you could see there, it says, you know, financial literacy educator, schools and prisons. So I'm not putting on there, envision you everywhere, right? That would be crazy. That would scream scammer to me. I don't want to see all of this, envision you writing all these big things, all this stuff. You got to brand yourself as such. You're branding you, not the actual product that you're selling, right? You're branding you, especially if you're doing trading. Traders have a specific lifestyle. You will notice that I don't post charts. I'm not posting, like you might see a few little things like, let me show you here, right? You may see a few things subtly about gold, right? But you're not going to see it like over the top. It's very clean. I want to show community. I want you to see like I'm a people's person. I'm hanging around the girls. I'm enjoying holidays. I'm doing funny things as well. I'm keeping up to date with what's going on, right? You've also got Jamaica, so it shows some of the stuff I was doing in Jamaica. Here's what everyone needs to have. Who am I? A who am I highlight reel. Everyone should have that. Why? Because the moment I click in, boom, I can look at this and I can say, okay, who is this person that I've just followed, right? Hopefully it will play because, on Zoom, it's a bit funny. And all it is in this who am I section is me introducing myself. Hey, if you've just followed my page, these are some of the things I do, right? Let's see if I can turn it up. Tell me what, type in the chat.
15 years banking experience. I quit my...
Type in the chat what you're noticing when you listening to this, right? Let's go. Let's see if we can get it in.
It is your girl, Nikki Sutherland, money and mindset mentor. 15 years banking experience. I quit my banking job around 7 years ago to be a full-time entrepreneur. Made my first million by the age of 21 via property. Have a coaching community, VIP Rebuild community. Check out that page at the Rebuild Mentor, where I mentor ladies on rebuilding their mind, their body, their spirit, their soul, and of course, their finances. I also have a book called The Rebuild, which gives you all the tea. You can check out my YouTube channel, The Rebuild, to hear a little prelude. And that book is also an NFT as well as an audiobook. So you get to hear some real personal development as well as my story on how I was able to transition. I also run retreats, women's retreats, UK retreats and international retreats, where women can come along and really rebuild themselves on a real deeper level. I also run a free mindset class every Monday, 9 p.m. UK time. And so if you want to be a part of that, just send me a message off of this post and I will send you the details. It's absolutely free. You can join, get your mind right for the week. Each and every Monday, people tune in from all over the world. If you want a little bit of a deeper mentorship, I have a VIP community, which is a subscription-based community where you can be a part of an exclusive club where we do even deeper work, strategy on building business, utilizing income, utilizing the current skill sets that you have, utilizing your goals, your passions to be able to take it to the next level, rebuilding confidence and all of that niceness. We have some fabulous girls in the community.
Good evening, kings and queens. We are live. How are we doing? If you are tuning in today, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your day has been. Right? Yeah.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
This is what I meant when I said what I said. That got whips in my dry pretty women.
Power, those that are women and minorities when it comes to money. I decided I was going to launch a book. Hey guys, you already know what time it is. We have arrived in Miami. You have to make a decision to go and be the best version of yourself. You deserve to live your best life. What separates you from where you are right now to where you want to be? One word: time.
going to realize who you are, son? When are you going to realize who you are, my daughter? How many more dreams do I have to give you? How many more prophecies do you have to have? How many laying of hands do you need? How many words?
If you make a decision that your lifestyle, the amount of money that you're spending on certain things is not justifiable to your income, then you have two options. Stop living that lifestyle.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.
Most people are not willing to invest in themselves. When you don't see your value, you will never invest in yourself. People think that mentorship is a waste of money. People don't understand that the power of somebody who's been a US. When you start any project, when you start any vision, any goal, anything that you have to do, before you even start, you got to make sure the wrong people are off the bus. The right people are on the bus and people are sitting in the right seats. But it's not things that's going to be on the news. Do you know Snoop Dogg? Yo, let me give you guys a tip. If you can't afford it, don't ever say you can't afford it. Don't be edit by yourself. In this day and age, in 2023, okay, teach you how to have some bullshit.
Right. I think you get the message. What am I doing there? I'm talking to my followers so I don't have to talk to them. Now you may go, but Nikki, you've got years of content. Yeah, because I was intentional about creating it. You're not going to have years of content until you're intentional about creating it. How many times did you see me on stage? How many times did you see me on Zooms? How many times did you see me giving value? Your income is connected to the value that you bring. And you went, well, Nikki, I haven't got any events. Why not? All the events that you see me speaking to, I created them myself. Why? Because no one's going to put me on stage. I have to put myself on stage. When you do your home event launch, put a camera there and record yourself giving some gems to your thing, and you cut it and edit it yourself. I mean, I know this may sound a little bit high level for the person that says, Nikki, I just want to sign up 4 people. I get it. But for those of you that want to actually do, you really want to take it to a level, I'm just showing you there's many stages to this. But if you're starting out and you don't have content, here's some of the things that you can do. Turn your camera on and, one thing you can do is you can go on my page and you can copy anything I've said. You don't have to ask me. People message me, Nikki, can I copy this? Of course you can. It's a big game of copycat. If you can't even think of what to post, go on my post. You can steal anything you like. You can take the post, you can chop it up, you can do what you want. You can use Google. You could type in Google. You could say on Google, free or ChatGPT, give me a post for give me a post for my Instagram around confidence, and it will come up some lines. You can go on there, Bible quotes around self-worth, and you can get quotes from the Bible. I mean, the internet is so easy for you to get a caption. No one should be saying they don't know what to type. But what you do need to be intentional of is cleaning your camera, making sure you have good, clean images. When you are dressed up and you go out, be intentional about taking a photo. Every time you dress up, you should be taking pictures. Doesn't mean you post them straight away. But you want to start to be a professional and begin to create pictures so that you can post and give value. There's also things that you could do. You could literally go on here. Someone give me a topic on anything. Give me a topic. Someone type something in the chat right now, right? Because you want to be a person of value. My value is in financial literacy. Your value could be in teaching. It could be cakes. It doesn't matter. You want to have your brand of value, right? Emotions. Quotes on emotions. Look, I'm typing that in now. Someone's typed that in there. Quotes on emotions, right? Boom. And then I'm going to go images. So I'm going to look for a really nice, clean image that's got something about emotions, right? And I can even go pink. I want pink. Okay, boom. Now look, we got nice pink, right? Here we go. Never let anyone treat you like a yellow starburst. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what we can find. Okay, I know what I want. Bible quotes on emotions. Okay, let's see what we get. Right, now I'm going to click this one. What does it say here? Trust the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. Boom. So now, right-clicking that, guess what I'm going to do? Save this bad boy. Now, if you follow me and you're studying what I'm doing, you're going to see that this next post, I'm going to have this in my post. It didn't take me long to find it, but I'm intentional about it. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm so intentional about it. It's unreal, right? Bible quotes on self-love. Right? So I'm going to put a pretty picture at the beginning. You are all beautiful, my love. There is no spot on you. Let all that you do be done in love. Right? Like that. Boom. 1 Corinthians 16:18. Boom. Save that. Boom. Right? So no one can tell me they don't have content. No one. You put a picture in the front and you can do a few. Like, let me show you what I mean by that, right? So here you can see I've got picture here and I've done a picture behind it. Can you see? Anoint my decision making, Lord. This season is critical. You see that? So behind the picture, I've got different quotes here. All from where? The internet. I didn't create these myself, right? So you can do what you like. Do what you can, but just be visible, if that makes sense, right? Then you have here a really nice, listen, I'm going to tell you guys again, have your name as your name. Unless you're hiding from work, you need your name as your name. I don't want to see like, you know, Sparkling Sharon. Like, who wants to do business with Sparkling Sharon? I want to know your name, Sharon Smith. Don't tell me you're Sparkling Sharon. I ain't doing no business with Sparkling Sharon. I ain't doing no business with Bougie Bev. I want to know your name, your full name, right? So I've got Nikki Sutherland there. And because there was other Nikki Sutherlands, I've had to put I am at the beginning, right? And the title, Retreats, Side Hustles, Financial Literacy. I'm not putting Forex in my bio. I never do that, right? Your stories as well. Here we go, the link. Boom. Click my link tree. You've got my website. You've also got the link tree. Let's have a look at the link tree. So someone's looked at who I am, I've pointed them in the direction of where to go, and look, they can buy from me without speaking to me. The links are in my bio. Look, free Wealth Zoom, 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, 5 business ideas to get paid. That is our Envision You opportunity call. I work smart. I don't have to work hard. I'm smart. People joining the calls and messaging me after going, oh, Nikki, thank you. I got the link from your Instagram. I've joined the call. I'm interested in trading. I'm interested in the sprays. I'm interested in the juice. I've never spoken to them in my life. Why? Because my social media is doing the work for me. Yes or yes, if this is making sense, right? We're going to do a part 2 on this. Those of you in the VIP, you know, we've got a whole social media masterclass coming up next month, right? But I'm hopefully touching some of the things. I haven't got time to go into all of it with you guys, right? So check this out now. Have a look at this. Boom. We had the ladies retreat, right? Ladies retreat. So many people leaving comments, etc. What do you think I'm going to do, right? I did this reel. It's gone absolutely crazy. Me messing about, pretending to dance, right? And people have gone crazy over this reel, right? 6,000 people have looked at this reel. I mean, it's gone nuts, right? It's gone absolutely crazy. 237 persons have liked it. I've had comments for days. And what do you think I'm doing? I'm private messaging the people that are not in my business. And I'm like, thanks for your comment on my page. How are you doing today? What's good? Right? Long time. So you don't have to be posting about your business in order to, you know, get business. You want to post content that people are going to share, that can be funny, that's still on brand. And then you can private message these people separately. In fact, I want you to, on your birthday, right? Your birthday is the same day every year. On your birthday, you put out your birthday message. Every person that says happy birthday to you, you message them back in the DM, not on the post, in the DM. Thank you for the birthday message. Long time. How are you? Or nice connecting with you. Thank you for the birthday message. You start a conversation. How's things? How's your mindset? Oh, there's a lady I know. She does mindset. You should definitely go. Like, it's so simple, guys. It's so simple. But you've got to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional about these things. It's like birthday, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. These days are the same every single year. Your child's birthday, if I know some people don't want to put their child up, it's up to you. But whatever you post, people are going to comment and say happy birthday, happy anniversary. You have a wedding anniversary, right? I'll tell you this. I can post business all day. People ain't going to respond. But if I post me and Anton or happy anniversary, look at this, follow our love story. 279 people commenting. Look at all of this. These are just easy. I'm now messaging, thank you for the anniversary. You know, how's your mind? You know, I do a Monday mindset. It's the same speech every single day. I don't change. It's the same speech. Have a Monday mindset every single time. You know, really come on, you know, when I met Anton and I'm having conversations with people and I'm hearing and people start to share things, right? So go on, if you have a social media already, go on there and have a look who's commented, go back to them. Thank you for the comment in the DM, start a conversation, right? And then everything I post here, I save it and I put it on my WhatsApp. And then guess what I'm going to do? Here we go. Look at this. So now, right? I can see, this is my last post a little while ago. I can see the great thing about this. Look, I can see here 154 people have looked at my story. I can pick any one of these people and I can say, oh, hey, long time, how you doing? They're going to say, hey, I just saw you was at the branch. They're going to mention it because I can see they've seen it. Yeah, it was great, man. You got to come to the next one. Oh, yeah, let me know. Oh, how's things going for you? You still with your guy? No, we broke up. Oh my God, that's so sad. How's your mindset going? Is you okay? Listen, I do a Monday mindset every Monday. You should come on, man. Pour into your mind. I'm not selling nothing. I'm just literally giving value. And that Monday mindset is a way that you can give value to somebody else to help them pour into their mind. And then you do the key follow-up after. Hey, did you manage to get on the mindset call? Powerful, wasn't it? What were your actions? Are you going to do the homework? Oh, yeah, she also does this money call as well. You should come on Tuesday. It's really good. Type in the chat easy if that's not easy.
Rebuild
Easy.
the ladies are looking.
You don't have to be posting about your business all the time. And then a snippet. Now, after you've done some value, after you've done some other stuff, you can type on your WhatsApp, 10 p.m. tonight, big money call, message me for the link. So out of 10 posts, you have one that's a business post, right? So now we want to get, because, you know, we did the 10 before 10 challenge. And I see Marsha, I see Danielle, I see maybe a few others did it. Everybody else was like, yeah, Nikki, we ain't really doing that. Can we really do it though? There's money on the table right now and it's available to each and every one of you. So here's what I want to do. Those of you that are serious, not curious, because everybody's on this, live, if we're watching it here live or watching on the replay. You have a big opportunity right now. I know, maybe God is just bringing me back to the old days and God is really ministering to my heart to say, Nikki, there's someone who was like you that was hungry. Because I'll be honest, I was thought to myself, maybe some people are not as hungry as I was when I started. You know, I was hungry. In my first month, I had my 30 people because I was hungry. My mentor told me, and I was hungry. But maybe other people, they're getting too much money at their job or they're not really that broke. But I was broke. So I'm not talking to those of you that are just okay. I'm talking to those that know you're on the breadline, that say, listen, Nikki, I need help. So God has said to me, Nikki, you haven't done this for years, but you're going to go and do it again. You have your mentors. But I'm going to do this. I am officially opening my living room tour. which means I personally, for those of you in the UK, I mean, if you're abroad, you'd have to work out the financials. Yeah, God is working on me, but he's working on me to the level of my budgets, yeah? But for those of you in the UK that say, listen, Nikki, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, and even Paul ain't even got it again, so he's having to rob Peter back. I'm ready to go champion. Help me get to lead. You know, David announced TLC, Team Lead Champion. I did 30 people in my first month because I was hungry. And if you want the same, I'm opening up my diary free of charge. Free. I'm not even going to charge you my petrol to drive to wherever you want me to come. I'm opening it for free. This doesn't happen often. And so if you're somebody that wants me to come inside your living room, I'm not, you know, I'm only one person. I can't do everybody, right? I will commit to coming there and doing the presentation for you, for your family, your friends, whoever it is. I will do that for you. We will set a date and I will come to your living room and do it. If that is somebody you want that, just let me know inside the chat who that is. Let your mentor know that that's what you want, right? We're still doing the Zooms, we're still doing all that. But the living room tour is what got me the success. It was the living room tour. And so if you want me in your living room, then message your mentor, let them know that you want me, give them a few different dates, and I will come and help you launch your pre-launch to your business, right? And I remember when I was in the old company, I had a team in Antigua, I had a team in Jamaica and all over the US. And they were like, oh, Nikki, we wish you was here. We would want that. And then what ended up happening is I did the Miami tour. You saw the video there. I did Miami, I did New York, I did Fort Lauderdale, and then I did, we went back to Manchester, Wendy. We literally, it turned into a tour for, I wasn't home for like a month and a half. And we were just going. And so if you're serious about this, you have somebody willing to come and hold your hand and do it with you, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to encourage those of you on this call right now to go team consultant, go champion, go lead, go team, go champion. Make it happen. If you need the money, make it happen. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to start posting on your WhatsApp and your social media. And I want all the mentors on the call to keep an eye on it. Send me, I want to see all of the stuff. I want to see it. I want to see what everyone's posting, right? I don't care if you're fresh, you've never done it before. Just go. Just go. Don't overthink it. Just make it happen. Right? So we're a little bit over, okay? But I hope you've got value from this. The homework is clear, right? And we have, you know, we had some set rules about 10 stories a day and 1 post a day. I'm not going to go there today with you guys, but I want to see the level ups. I want to see the messages, right? Messaging people off your birthday post, your anniversary post to say thank you. Messaging on your WhatsApp. Look to see who's looking at your WhatsApp and message them. Hey, how things? What's going on? Right? And I want you to put screenshots of those conversations inside the group so I can see who's working. If you don't put, I just assume you're not doing it. And we're going to make this happen. All right. Love you lots, guys. Let's speak over to the mastery call. Okay. My door is open. All right. This tour is going to be up until September because, of course, we have the retreats coming up, etc. So you want to make sure that you get your time booked in. All right. So God bless you.